Hello D-traders, I'm Kate Nidajina and you are watching a weekly review of the US stock market on InstаФорекс TV channel. The US stock market soared on Friday as sentiments were lifted by non-farm payrolls data. April statistics provided positive tone on the market as it showed that the pace of employment growth was healthy enough to suggest that the economy may be on a solid footing, but not so much as to quicken the first Federal Reserve rate hike. There were 223,000 jobs created in the US economy last month. It's a high rate compared with the Wednesday's ADP report, which unveiled an increase of 169,000. Investors hardly expected a number above 220,000 on Friday. Thus, they were encouraged by actual figures. At the same time, there was a slight disappointment of March's data that was revised downwards to 85,000 from 126,000, and an average hourly wage rose below forecasts. But the jobless rate dropped to 5.4% from 5.5%. The European and Asian stocks also traded on an optimistic note. In Europe, markets saw solid gains, while Asia's floors finished modestly higher. The Nasdaq Composite ended the session 58 points higher at 5,003.55 and finished the week roughly where it started. The Dow Jones Industrial Average jumped by 267.05 points to 18,191.11 and finished the week 0.9% higher. All blue chips ended the day in the green zone. Boeing's shares rose by 2.6%, leading the gainers among industrialists. Visa Incorporated also recorded large advance, while shares of Walmart Stores Incorporated, Coca-Cola Company and American Express Company closed with the biggest decline. The Dow Jones Index climbed by 0.9% over the week. The S&P 500 gained more than 28 points and closed at the level of 2,116.09. Its weekly jump was 0.4%. All 10 main sectors finished high on Friday. Monster Beverage Corporated, after Thursday's close, said its earnings were hurt in the first quarter by the termination of third-party distribution partnerships. The company's shares were the worst performer in the S&P 500 index during Friday's session. The price fell by 10.47% to the mark of $128.47 per share. The energy drink maker reported its profit dropped to $4.4 million, or 3 cents a share, from $95.2 million, or 55 cents a share. The company said it lost about $206 million. At the same time, McDonald's Corporated shares ticked up by 1.5% after the corporation released April sales numbers, which turned out to be weaker by 0.6% than analytical expectations. The fast food chain company on Monday said it would restructure its global business and sell more restaurants to franchise operators as part of its efforts to reduce $300 million in annual costs. It was a weekly review of the US stock market on InstаФорекс TV channel. Have a nice trading!